Live from downtown Mobile, this is Mardi Gras 2015.
Happy Mardi Gras, everybody. Darwin Singleton.
And I am Colton Bradford.
We are ready for another parade in downtown Mobile as Mardi Gras 2015 coverage continues here on UTV44. You just got a glimpse of our location. Tell them where we are, Colton.
That's right. We are on the corner of Conception Street and Government Street, and it is the perfect location for Mardi Gras 2015 as the parades hit this corner right here.
That's right. In case you want to come down and watch the parades that we cover, you need to stand right over by Government Plaza because that's where our cameras can see you. We've got lights, which means you'll see the parade really differently from the other parts of the parade route. And the bands, I hear, will be playing here most of the time.
Oh, nice.
You can stop them.
Speaking of bands tonight, Carrie Lane, the Gulf Coast knows her from The Voice.
That's right.
Right here on NBC. We're on UTV44 right now.
And so she shall be as well.
Yes. Carrie Lane's going to perform tonight. We also have Wenzel's as our guest in the Making Mardi Gras kitchen, too.
All right, they'll be doing something called a dragon drink.
Uh-oh.
That's definitely MOT territory. We'll talk about that in a little while. I will say, due to the party balcony, I'm going to recap our coverage and what we were looking forward to tonight. So we'll see you with music and libation in just a few minutes.
Yes.
All right. Let's first of all take a look at what's happening in our broadcast schedule here, and you see where we've been and where we're going. The Polka Dot Zinkas, Venus, Lachey, they have all paraded for Mardi Gras 2015, which brings us to tonight, the Mystic Stripers. Then our coverage continues tomorrow night with the Crew of Columbus on Friday. There is an insert that we need to put in here, and that is a late ad. On Saturday, the MOTs, Mystics of Time, we were hoping we could extend our coverage a little bit, pull them in. We've been able to do that. So the MOTs will be parading on the 14th, which is Saturday, right here with Colton Bradford and Matt McCoy from 95 KSJ. I won't be here, but they will be holding down the fort. Look out, it could get crazy. Infant Mystics on the 16th, which is Monday, along with the Order of Doves, a new group. Then, of course, our Mardi Gras coverage on UTV44. We'll have a full slate on Channel 15 during the day, but as the evening advances, we'll carry the Mamga Parade live here on UTV44, and then we'll close out Mardi Gras 2015 with the Order of Myths on Fat Tuesday night, the last parade of the season. Now, that brings us to where we are tonight, the Mystic Stripers. This is an old group. We're getting into our older groups as we get closer to Fat Tuesday. And let's tell you a little bit about the Mystic Stripers. They actually got their costumes. We were using this as a Mardi Gras trivia question on the morning show on Local 15 today, yesterday morning. The crew got its first stripe suits from Atmore Prison Farm. They were actual prison suits. That's what caused them to name the group the Mystic Stripers. They started in 1940, but because of the advance of World War II, they did not parade until 1948, and that means this year is their 76th anniversary. And they are using 76 as their theme. Spirit of 76, Stars and Stripes. Expect a red, white, and blue affair tonight as they celebrate everything American. 17 floats, all brought to you by our sponsors tonight, Mobile Chiropractic Association. We so much appreciate our sponsors, Mobile Chiropractic Associates. They're our sponsors tonight. We do appreciate you for helping us bring this wonderful parade to our viewers tonight. And you guys, we appreciate it. We just want to say that. Also, NAI Mobile. They are providing us with this incredible location here at the corner of Conception and Government Streets. It is a perfect place with two balconies, our parade balcony and our party balcony, which is where Colton has made his way to now. Let's toss to Colton on our party balcony as he gets ready to continue our coverage in a big way right here on UTV44. Colton?
Yes, thank you, Darwin. Okay, so chances are if you are a fan of The Voice on Local 15 NBC, well, you are probably a fan of Carrie Lane. She is a Gulf Coast resident, and she's going to be performing with us. Carrie, talk about life after The Voice.
Life after The Voice has been a little crazy. I've been playing a lot and working on starting a new album right now.
And I hear that another Gulf Coast fan favorite is helping produce that album.
Yeah, the plan is Sugarcane Jane, which is Anthony Crawford and Savannah Crawford. They're going to help me produce it, and we're going to do a Kickstarter. So keep a lookout for that.
Yeah, so they can find you on your Facebook page?
They can. Facebook.com/Carrie Lane.
Nice. Awesome. Okay, so what are you going to perform tonight? You going to do some originals, some stuff that you've been working on?
I am. I'm going to do a newer original one that I've actually been working on recording.
Nice. All right, Carrie Lane, take it away. We are making Mardi Gras right here on UTV44.
Never saw it coming, just an ordinary summer, but a wave of temptation is about to pull me under. On the horizon, I can see the light there, and in your eyes, I can see the fire. Now I hear the sirens, call the helicopter. Go ahead and take it, I ain't gonna stop you. Your love is like a natural disaster. My heart is flooding over, it just can't be much faster. And the cracks on the levee, they've had all that they can take. Your touch is a tornado, got me shaking like an earthquake. There's a path of destruction in your way. Better take cover, here comes the hurricane. In the calm before the storm, you never heed the warning. I should have paid attention to the red sky warning. Now the swell is coming, ain't no use in running. I won't batten down the hatches, 'cause this is gonna happen. Now I hear the sirens, call the helicopter. Go ahead and take it, I ain't gonna stop you. Your love is like a natural disaster. My heart is flooding over, it just can't be much faster. And the cracks on the levee, they've had all that they can take. Your touch is a tornado, got me shaking like an earthquake. There's a path of destruction in your wake. Better take cover, here comes the hurricane. When the tide subsides in the aftermath, yeah, I won't secretly, no, I want the storm to come back. Come back, come back. Your love is like a natural disaster. My heart is flooding over, it just can't be much faster. And the cracks on the levee, they've had all that they can take. Your touch is a tornado, got me shaking like an earthquake. There's a path of destruction in your wake. Better take cover, better take cover. Here comes the hurricane. Here comes the hurricane.
The sounds of Carrie Lane helping us continue our Making Mardi Gras coverage right here on UTV44. As you can see, I am joined by my friends from Wenzel's here along the Gulf Coast. I've got Hunter right here and Sam to my right. All right, so I see a lot happening on this counter right now, Hunter.
Colton, we've got our dragon drink here as well as our king cake that we brought in from New Orleans. We drove over and picked them up just last week.
Wow. Okay, so let's talk about the king cake really quickly before we get into all this business over here.
Okay, well, we get them from Gambino's Bakery, which is the same bakery that supplies our po' boy bread here at Wenzel's. We top it off with our icing and then layer it with purple, green, and gold sugar on top.
Yum. Look at how good that looks right there. That looks so good. All right, now let's get to the main event right here. What all do we have going in this? This looks like a lot.
We've got Cruzan light and dark rums.
Sam, I'm going to have you make us one real quick. That way they can kind of learn at home. And this is the Dragon Drink, correct?
Correct. The Dragon Drink, it's been a staple for us here year-round, and especially at Mardi Gras. It's just, it epitomizes the carnival season.
I'm sure that many Gulf Coast revelers breathe fire after they get one of these or something.
Certainly if they choose for the optional 151 floater.
Okay, so what are we adding right now?
We've got our Cruzan light and dark rums, and then Samantha's about to add our juices here. And then we put our grenadine in there.
Yum, you can smell it.
And then she'll garnish that with an orange and a cherry.
Nice, nice. Okay, so let's talk Wenzel's. What you guys have going on for Mardi Gras?
What don't we have going on for Mardi Gras?
Wenzel's downtown, by the way, is a perfect place if you're looking to get lunch while you're down here this weekend for Mardi Gras weekend. Great place to go catch, hang out, eat, and then go catch the parade right over there.
Absolutely. We're staying open an hour later on Friday and Saturday until 12, just to accommodate everybody that's going to be down here. We've got a lot of different things to choose from between our Dragon Drink, obviously. We've got plenty of draft beer. Just it's a good time down there.
So you guys have a lot going on for Mardi Gras. And again, where can people get that king cake?
You can get it in any of the locations here in Mobile County, on Dolphin Street, Airport Boulevard, or in Sarahland.
All right, I'm going to take a sip right now and tell you guys what I think. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to put that down for now, or else I will be hanging off the side of the balcony hosting this show. Darwin, I hear, has got a very important guest hanging out on our parade balcony. Darwin, what is going on, man?
Not what's going on your balcony, I can tell you that. We are out here. Actually, it's kind of a chilly evening on this balcony. Rob Holbert with Lanyap and I are up here, realizing that the further up you are off the street, and the wind hits you a little bit harder, it's a little cooler.
Yeah, it's a little warmer over there on the Conception Street. Yeah, on the party balcony.
Yeah, it is, especially right now. Where
they're making all the booze. I think they're doing all right.
Booze. We like to think of it as party cocktails.
I'm sorry, party cocktails.
Yeah, but MOTs. That's interesting though, because your magazine, newspaper, has its fingers on the pulse of the community, and it's interesting to see these businesses say, okay, we're going to customize ourselves to Mardi Gras, and Wenzel's did that a while back. They said, okay, we're going to make a signature drink. So
yeah, they have, and it's good. They brought some by the office a couple weeks ago. They're very good.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah, they're very
schmoozing
tasty.
You then.
They're bringing them by, yeah.
Okay, let's talk about what Lanyap is because I don't think we've ever really chatted with you. We quoted you sometimes in the news and so forth, your paper. But what is Lanyap now that it's a weekly? Is it a newspaper? Is it a magazine? What is it?
It's always been a newspaper, but just a free newspaper. And, we've been in business now 12 and a half years, and I think
you're here to stay?
It's really covering the local news. That's the big thing. We always were local. Everything's local.
I've noticed that, especially since you've gone weekly, that you're picking up more of the timely reports, a lot of the courthouse stuff now.
Well, since going weekly, it's we're able to hit things in a more timely fashion. I mean, when we were bi-weekly, there was a lot of stuff that would be kind of dead by the time we got to it, and so we had to deal with it in a little different fashion. Now we're reporting straight news on a lot of that stuff.
And you're reporting Mardi Gras. Let's talk about this issue, which, by the way, did you bring one with you?
I didn't.
You own a newspaper.
I thought you'd have one.
Well, I have one on my counter at home. What kind of preparation is this? I have one on my counter at home. I really like the cover. It's who did the artwork on the cover?
Laura Rasmussen. She is our staff artist, and she paints them every year. And this is my favorite one, though. It's beautiful.
Describe it since we don't have one.
Yeah, since we don't have one. There's the Excelsior band kind of in silhouette in front of an oak tree, and it's very beautiful.
Where can we find one?
You can find one in all of our pink and purple boxes all over town, and bars, restaurants, coffee shops, all those places.
Really, just about everywhere.
Yeah,
and
just about everywhere.
What have you got inside it now that we're facing Mardi Gras?
We've got, there's a good story on Mardi Gras about bands, the Excelsior bands and some of the other brass bands, and that's a really neat story. It's a lot of fun to talk about what they do during Mardi Gras.
So check it out. It's always a fun read, and every now and then you might find something about litter or trash in it, which brings me to our next.
Yeah.
You have issued a challenge. Now, we've been talking a lot about trash, and of course, you know, we do we do talk trash on Local 15 News, but so do you, about keeping our city clean and so forth. You threw down something on Twitter I found last night.
We've been participating in the Scale Back Alabama thing, so we've got with the staff, we've been walking around the big block, which is basically a mile. And so when we've been walking around the block, we're seeing how much trash there was.
Oh, so you're walking to lose weight.
We're walking to lose weight, you know, and so we started cleaning it up. We took it out and cleaned up the mile, and we found a lot of interesting things when we did that, including someone threw out the lyrics to a rap song they were working on.
Oh, really? Was it a good one?
It was passable. We put the lyrics up online, and I mean, there's a lot of stuff. There was a kid's picture that said, you know, to Aunt Carol on the back of it. I guess Aunt Carol got tired of him and threw it out of the window. I don't know.
We're done with you.
Yeah, no.
Oh, wow.
But so we cleaned it up, and so what we've done is issued a challenge to you guys to clean up a mile around your place too.
And I understand we have taken that challenge.
You have.
All right, I'm hearing that the parade is on its way. So, Rob, I'm going to let Colton join us here and we get ready for the parade. We will check out the latest issue of Lanyap, their Mardi Gras edition. It's really good, and we will see you near the trash bin, seeing what we've collected, because we have taken up your challenge after Mardi Gras. Give us Mardi Gras, and then we'll do it.
All right, good deal.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Rob Holbert with Lanyap, and we are getting ready. We've just got a street scene down here. People are starting to gather. One thing we found about this site here that's interesting, where we are now, and you're looking at our Mardi Gras balcony. It says Local 15. Of course, this is a UTV44 shares our balcony as well, but it looks sparse at the beginning. And then one thing that we have found, Colton, is that whenever the parade starts, we are flooded with people who know how, they kind of like...
they migrate.
They migrate. They start at the beginning of the parade around the other side of the government plaza, and then as the parade makes its around here, all of a sudden, where do these people come from, we wonder, and it gets busier and busier. So that's likely to happen again tonight.
You know, I actually found an app that I talked about on the radio last night, a little bit later on in the night. It's called the Mardi Gras Mobile app, and it tracks the parade and shows shows you where the parades are at and where the first float is and stuff.
So I guess it uses GPS then, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, and do you know who owns that?
I have no idea. But whoever it is a genius.
And that's the interesting thing about a lot of these apps is they wind up being created by people just who think it's cool.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what. Let's take a look at what we've got to look at tonight. We've got 70. Oh, it's not 76 bands. We got 17 bands. Holy cow, well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be here all night. Yeah. We have 17 bands. We have 17 marshals and 17 floats. The number is 17.
Yeah.
Spirit of 76 is, of course, the... were you here for the bicentennial? Were you on this planet?
I was here for the bicentennial. I was alive back then, Darwin.
I was graduating high school in 76. All right, right there is... Assistant Chief Kennedy, or is he Assistant Chief or is he a Major? I always forget his rank, which he'll chide me about later with the Mobile Police Department. He shows me no mercy, I assure you.
I love the story of how the Mystic Striper Society got formed. I think that's such a cool old Mobile story.
And let's talk about that, because I mentioned earlier about the prison suits being their first costume, and that's where they got the stripers from. But there's more to it than that. They met at Tommy's Terminal, which was down by the GM&O, but it's not there anymore.
Back in 1939.
That's how far these guys go back. That's where they first started. They were there at Tommy's Terminal, which is where a lot of Mobilians hung out at that time, down by GM&O, and they started talking amongst themselves and said, let's do something crazy.
Yeah.
And they got the striped outfits, and they kind of ran around town, had a good time, and said we could build on this, and they did. So
and now they're going on 76 years.
That is amazing, and that's how Mardi Gras gets started. And you know what? Really, when you think about it, this is still one of the younger groups because some of the others have been 100 years plus as we get closer to to Fat Tuesday, double OMs, and so you've got and they're the oldest, of course, because they're the one that rolls at the end of Fat Tuesday. Let's talk about where we are again, Michael?
We are on the corner of Government Street and Conception Street, thanks to our friends at NAI Mobile. We have this awesome, or I should say these awesome balconies. We have our parade balcony, which is where we are right now, as you can see, and then we also have...
There we are. Yeah. Isn't that great?
Yeah, as you can see right here. And then we also have our party balcony, which is over on the other side on Conception, which is where I'm hanging out.
It's fantastic. Oh, look at that net.
Wow,
Let's
that's
go catch some stuff. Yeah, really. He's serious. I don't think the wind's blowing that hard. I think it's actually a stiff. No, it is too. Oh, no. Yeah, a lot of people wearing coats here, and why not? Because it's cool. Yeah. Okay, we have got the parade getting ready to round the corner, so get your popcorn or whatever you're nibbling on at home. Because
some of the high schools that are going to be involved tonight, Blount High School, Satsuma High School, which is my alma mater, Williamson High School, Baldwin County High School, Floor High School.
The Mighty Marching Tigers, the city band, which we've seen in a lot of the parades, and they are fantastic. By the way, these would be the marshals. We got a head marshal, a left spear, and a right spear, and there they are. Also, the Satsuma ROTC showing the Stars and Stripes, which is appropriate since this is Spirit of 76 tonight.
Right.
And rounding the corner, the ROTC with the colors tonight. And they are pausing for our camera here as we get collected. The parade gets kind of built up behind them. Precision marching by the Satsuma ROTC. And you said you are a Satsuma grad.
I am. I was a Gator.
Shout out to Satsuma tonight, you guys. Getting a lot of plugs tonight. You're getting a lot of pub, as we call it.
Following the Satsuma ROTC is the Blount High School Marching Band.
And we are hoping that they will favor us with a song. I think we're going to hear from them as they round the corner into our lights here as we kick off the Mystic Stripers for 2015. Emblem float. Oh, you know, Colton, I just realized something. I've got 2 sets of goggles in the car for us, but they're in the car.
Good call,
That's not going to help us.
Because these fellas look like they're ready to throw down tonight.
I may have to send for those. Whoa, all right. This is the emblem float, of course, the tiger with its stripes as the Stripers emblem.
76 years of the Mystic Striper Society.
Oh, man. I wonder if, whoa, ooh, yeah, we're going to have to get those goggles. There's no doubt about it. Well, you know what? Usually we have a lot of copy to read. The Stripers didn't give us a lot of copy tonight.
Heads up, Don.
Whoa! They didn't give us a lot of copy tonight, so we don't have to look down to read very often. Whoa! So we can just...
I just got bead whipped.
You did?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is not in 50 Shades, by the way.
Oh, do we really want to go there? Actually, I think you might have more than 50 shades of red on your face right now.
Following behind the Tigers float is the Satsuma High School Marching Band. Go Gators.
Doing a little fancy footwork there. You know what they're doing? They're staying warm. Hopefully we'll hear from them right here. Oh,
there we go.
You know what? When the bands move like that, it does get the crowd psyched up. They like to see people let loose. All right. Satsuma, I guess they'll play on down the street. You missed us. They are good, though, aren't they?
They are.
All right.
And as always, we are always greeted by McGruff, the crime dog.
He's trying to make a point.
Yeah.
Because he's here every night. Hard time for gun crime. I mean, the sheriff's department really is aggressive in getting out their message, more so than I think any administration I've seen. They've taken it to another level with social media.
Darwin, get ready.
Oh no! Oh,
here we go.
There's always stuff hitting the east
the
end of the
zebra
balcony.
Heads up,
Whoa! That's a real football. Jeez, it's a Senior Bowl football. Now you guys know. All right, that's the emblem. That's a zebra float.
Okay, we're alive. We're good.
Oh, we made it. Look at that. This is the Duke. Is a Wilson NFL football that they've. You know what? At the end of this Mardi Gras, we're going to have such a stash of stuff.
I swear. Following behind the zebra float tonight is the Williamson High School Marching Band.
They actually played today at the MARC parade that I took part in out at Gordon Smith Center. So they've had a busy day today.
Nice. As you can see, the ladies have on their stripes tonight, too.
If you want to get some swag for the parade, come stand under our balcony. I'm looking around, we got 3 footballs. You know what? At the end of this parade, when we come back on camera later, let's show what we need to show our nightly haul here.
If you want to come and catch some stuff, you've got to come and hang with us. Again, we're on the corner of Conception and Government Streets.
Mobile Chiropractic Associates is our sponsor tonight. We really want to play up our sponsors because, once again, our sponsors, good folks at Mobile Chiropractic Associates, they're the reason why we're able to be up here tonight. So if you deal with them or you will deal with them, let them know you so appreciate what they're doing to bring local programming to you.
The Mystic Stripers Circus Wagons now hitting Government Street, and they're getting ready to bombard us, though.
It's really cool the way this thing, the truck has to zigzag back and forth to give it that circus train look, and he's doing that right now. Okay, frisbees, footballs, lots of beads. Holy cow, they are throwing folks. Whoa! What was that?
I just saved your life.
You did. That was a good interception.
Oh, my goodness.
That was a bag of beads coming straight from my head. Nice, guys, nice.
Oh, goodness.
Those goggles, before I leave tonight, are coming out of the car, and they're going to be here for tomorrow night. Because Crew Columbus is tomorrow night, I believe.
Yes. What Darwin and I have learned from doing these parades for the last week is that the men's parades,
they are vicious.
Yes, they are ready to
There's
throw
a lot
down.
of pent-up frustration.
Here we go, Dar.
Whoa! Okay. I'm almost losing my place here. This is, okay. This is the anniversary float, I believe. Yeah, the anniversary, the King's float, excuse me. The 4th King's float, King Robert and Queen Anna Sophia Farid. If I said your name right. The King and Queen, as I dunk, try to protect my face. It's not a great face, but it's the only one I got, so I got to kind of shield it every now and then.
Followed by 2 more marshals. Following behind the marshals tonight, the Baldwin County High School Band.
As we prepare to hear from them, it's a good-sized band, too. I was talking to some of the folks with the MOTs. You know, they have a street band competition that they'll be featuring Saturday night when you and Matt McCoy are taking over the reins. And they will be playing right in front of our balcony. All of the bands will.
Oh, wow. That's definitely something to tune in.
All right, I think they're getting ready to play. Baldwin County High School Band. Come on. Song of Mardi Gras this year. Whoa, here we go.
Following the Baldwin County High School Marching Band is the 76th anniversary float. As you can see, all the guys are decked out in those
it's the title float,
infamous
yeah.
Stripers uniforms.
Showing that, whoa.
Here we go, Dar, watch out.
Oh, okay. I really, once again, ouch, ow, 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 ow. All I'm doing is protecting myself, okay?
Heads up, Dar. There we go. All right, we're good. We're moving.
Yeah, keep it moving, folks. Whoa. Oh, that was a nice stuffed animal. Once again, the Stripers, you see their striped uniforms, and those are actually very much like the first uniforms they ever wore back in the early, 1948, when they were using prison striped uniforms were actually good prison uniforms. Crazy story, but true.
Right now, Safe Haven Christian Academy.
We believe this is Safe Haven Christian Academy. It's who's on our list as they come down the street. Now, the wind on Conception Street isn't anything like this. It's like a funnel down here on Government Street. It's going east-west, and the wind is really whipping through here. You can see it with the girls' shakers back here. They're blowing. They look pretty warmly dressed, though, tonight. I have to say, some of these bands they've got their winter walking clothes on tonight.
Yeah. Again, this is the 76th anniversary of the Mystic Striper Society, and the theme this year is the spirit of 76 stars and stripers.
17 floats in tonight's parade.
17 bands.
Yeah, 17 is the word here. 17 floats, 17 bands, and 17 marshals. All of the floats are designed by Brent Amacher and built by Steve Mussel's Mirth Company, and the costumes designed by Tim Elzy, Shirin Costuming.
And now we see the title float making its way down Government Street, and the guys are getting ready to bombard us.
That's right. We've not even gotten to the theme yet, really. Okay, this is the theme float, the title float, but we haven't even gotten to the individual floats yet.
Thank you to whoever just threw me peanuts.
Peanuts. He loves his peanuts,
they
folks.
obviously have been watching our broadcast.
There's some sort of pleasure they take out of trying to put our eyes out. Oh, wow, that was pretty good. Look at this. He threw it up my sleeve. It was like a smiley face ball, like I don't know, it's a spongy ball. Does that make sense?
Two more marshals and some of Mobile's finest.
I'm fascinated by my new toy. You'll have to excuse me. Oh, look at this balcony. There's a whole box of candy canes over there.
Yeah, folks, if you are looking to catch some stuff for Mardi Gras, come hang right below our balcony.
This is Stuffsville right here. This is where it all lands. We've got beads hanging from our lights, like trees on Government Street.
Yeah. The mighty marching tigers hitting Government Street. Let's take a listen. So far tonight, the bands have covered Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk, and Pharrell's Happy.
And once again, this is the Mighty Marching Tigers. This is the city's Parks and Rec band. Once again, we always talk about they've been in every parade that we've been here for. James Seals directs these kids. They audition. They want to play. And this band is very selective on who they choose. I think it was a ridiculous number of people that applied and auditioned, and they selected a certain amount. And they are great when they march down the street representing the city of Mobile. So hats off to them. A lot of hard work. We're very impressed by these young people.
Another float is already trying to round the corner, and I am already seeing them aiming for us.
There have been threats that there would be some aggressive throwing at our balconies. I've been hearing this through the grapevine.
We just got a tweet from Shelby Mitchell who says that we don't need goggles, we need shields and armor.
She is right, Shelby. You are absolutely right.
Tonight, the Philadelphia 76ers following that 76 theme.
Whoa, heads up. Oh, you scared me, you ducked, and I didn't know where it was coming from. Holy cow.
They're going for a star.
Oh. I don't know what that is in the blue bag. Oh, man, that guy hit the kidney. Holy moly. We'd love to talk to you folks, but we're just trying to protect ourselves.
Oh, gosh, I wish we had a camera on us, right?
Oh, you know what those are? Those blue things, those are black bags of blue beads. Like they couldn't throw them out of the bag. They have to turn them into these tightly packed missiles. All right, this is
the Olympia Brass Band. Woo. All right.
Thank God for the bands.
We caught some jelly beans, too.
Ooh, those look good.
Whenever I say we caught, I mean
they landed here. Yeah. They landed here, we survived. You know, there's a band coming up, Vinemont High School, and I'm not familiar with Vinemont, and I was going to Google them, but my phone just died. So that may be up to you. Yeah. All right, this is our first float. Our first float of
Bruce Springsteen, born in the USA.
A great
heads up, though.
I'll tell you what, that is a great float. Take a look at that postcard from Asbury, New York. Of course, Bruce Springsteen's home. That's where I want to go home.
Oh, no.
It's safe there.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, wow. All right, and all of these guys, apparently that's the Bay Bears float because they can all pitch. They can all throw from center field back to the home plate. Well,
two more marshals following the Bruce Springsteen float.
If you're having trouble finding a Nerf ball at one of your local stores, I know why now. They're all here. Look at this table.
I know.
It's littered with these things.
And as we see, Darwin, the crowd has already started to make their way over here now.
See, look at that. They came from out of nowhere, and now we got a really good crowd growing. And I'll tell you what, tomorrow night, Saturday, Sunday, look out. It is going to be packed. And the MOTs always have a great crowd, Crew of Columbus. So for the next 2 nights, if you're not here, most of you probably will be because there are going to be some great shows. But we've been seeing the crowds grow every night.
That's right. We're taking a look at Vinemont High School right now, too.
Vinemont High School. I'm not sure, and I'll just say this, I'm not sure that's Vinemont. In fact, I think that's what happened. This is Safe Haven. There's a switch. The band you saw earlier was Vinemont, I believe. This is Safe Haven. There was a switch, obviously, in the order because this is Safe Haven Christian Academy, I believe, and the other group was Vinemont. So we apologize for that. Our list is incorrect, or they got out of place.
Here we go, Darwin.
Whoa. All right, this float
is Captain America.
Captain America.
You can't miss it. Oh, 2 footballs. Come on, give me another one.
I'm deflecting them.
You.
Oh, no. Look out. Going. All right. He obviously played for Bama or Auburn or any NFL team because he fires them up. Whoa, look, touchdown. Yes, they're proud of themselves.
Fairly sure that we saw a bottle of Crown go through the air there for a second. All right, now back to the parade.
Nope.
This is not Viger.
No, it's not Viger. Our list is not correct, folks, so this is a potpourri of bands, and we're trying to figure out who this one is. These lists are provided to us by the organizations, but sometimes there are changes in the parade route for whatever reason. And if we don't catch there, we're going to have to start looking at the banners rather. This is Vinemont.
Yes,
okay.
there we go.
This is Vinemont. Okay, so if you've been, so there's people probably watching this because it's streamed on local15tv.com. We're streaming it. So folks from Vinemont, if you're watching, we apologize. We had the wrong list, a little out of order, but that's okay. Here they are now, which makes us wonder who the guys with the T's were.
Yeah.
It may become evidence somewhere else.
Again, and do not forget that we're going to be broadcasting this Saturday night, too, for the MOT parade.
That's right. That's a biggie. MOTs celebrating. And they're on Valentine's Day. Their parade is all about love.
Yeah.
Love. So, I mean, I saw their floats at the preview the other day. They are fantastic. Bernadine, of course, the Fire-Breathing Dragon will be here. Also, don't forget to watch Local 15 News coming up at 9 on UTV44 and at 10 on Local 15 TV.
This is the 10th float of the night right now, and they're ready to throw down, Dar.
Are we already up to number 10?
We are up to number 10, and this is Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore, and you see all the presidents there right under the people throwing stuff. Look at the bags of loot they have stuck to the side of their float. Wow, unbelievable.
Oh my goodness, was that ramen noodles? If so, someone needs to grab that for me.
I think some banquet dinners went flying by my head a moment ago. Or is that Marie Callender? I'm not sure. Obviously, they've been grocery shopping.
Following behind the Mount Rushmore float tonight is the Viger High School Marching Band.
Viger been putting on a show every parade we've been seeing them in. So let's see if they will tonight. Oh, I think they're going to. Here we go. Viger. Mardi Gras flags this year for this parade. Very nice touch. All right, another float approaching us. I don't know whether to get excited or to get scared.
I know, right?
But,
go ahead, we should probably start ducking right now.
All right, as we say goodbye to Viger High School, once again, our parade brought to you by Mobile Chiropractic Associates, and we appreciate you folks for sponsoring our parade tonight. Mobile Chiropractic Associates, which we may need to visit in just a little while.
This is Uncle Sam.
Whoa, whoa, oh, what was that? I think that was a frozen yogurt. An entire box of Nutty Buddies. Okay, we're just hiding it.
Yeah, save those, Darwin. We do not need to lose the Nutty Buddies. Oh, goodness.
Well, I don't know why I left those goggles in the car. I'm just an idiot. Why didn't I bring those up?
Okay, all right. Now we can regain our thoughts
Shelby
for a
Mitchell,
second.
you're right. I want a suit of armor if you can come up with one. Just go talk to the medieval folks.
Yes. All right, following behind Uncle Sam tonight, as you can see, LaFleur High School is zigzagging through Government Street.
Yeah, the dancers are doing a tremendous job. You'll be seeing them in just a second. There you go. They're putting on a show for us tonight. Let's take a look at LaFleur and listen. Excellent, LaFleur High School. They always do a tremendous job. And you know what? If someone told you our school colors are orange and green, you go, oh, all right. But they look fantastic. That's a great color combination. Looks really good. Stands out in the parade route.
And their percussion section is awesome, too.
They are really a great band. And put on quite a little show. Wasn't just music. It was a little bit of everything. Yeah. So good for LaFleur. More local talent from our local kids. So proud of them.
Yeah. And again, the crowd is starting to fill and fill and fill as we continue with the Stripers here in downtown Mobile. We're on the corner of Government Street and Conception Street, and it looks like the next float is making its way here. The GOP versus the Dems.
All right, getting political tonight. This is a good chance to talk about politics in a fun way. Butting heads. We have a donkey and an elephant, of course, symbols of the two parties. Butting heads on the float. I like Ike.
Looks like
all the way LBJ.
From the elect. Oh, wait, what is this?
Oh, Twix. A bag of Twix.
Yeah.
Yay! That's all the good stuff. Oh, they appreciated the fact we appreciated that. Yeah. Bag of Twix. I got some Little Debbie Nutty Buddies. And here's an entire full.
Our director just whispered in our ear that he's claiming
he
the
didn't
Nutty
whisper, he shouted. Oh, look, I got a complete filet mignon. Hey.
The Bay City Brass.
Bay City Brass. I was wondering if I was going to see them during the parade because Marcus Johnson, and we featured him yesterday, the leader of the band, passed away just before Christmas. And he was such a driving force of brass bands in this community. Here they are. So I am delighted to see Bay City Brass on the parade route. And two of Marcus' sons march in the parade, and at least with the band, and I imagine they're down there. So Bay City Brass, Marcus Johnson, is so good to know that your legacy lives on even though you're not with us. So Bay City Brass bringing joy along the parade route tonight. Good job, folks. So glad to see you. We'll see you some more during the season.
That's right. Our 13th float has now made its way here to Government Street. As you can see, Superman is leading the way. Again, all the floats tonight were designed by Brent Amaker and built by Steve Mussel's Mirth Company.
And they have been spectacular tonight. A little kryptonite breaking away there on the side. And Superman's glasses and ties, that represents Clark Kent, of course. And then the Daily Planet, we see there.
Oh, we got some glow sticks.
Well, we're going to light up the night with those. I guess. I just don't know where they put all this stuff. I mean, the float looks full with just decorations. I don't know where all this stuff goes. What a great parade it's been. Folks, if you like catching stuff, you're missing a good parade, but we're glad you're watching tonight. And I'm glad you're keeping up with this rundown because I have been hiding.
I am trying to keep up with this rundown.
Another, some more Bay City Brass coming up back here, I believe. And traditionally, Bay City Brass splits up, and they'll play different parts of the parade. But I believe that's more Bay City Brass there. And if I had my contacts in, I could tell you for sure, but you know what? I'm glad I don't.
Uh-oh. They've spotted us now. The 14th float of the night, the Liberty float. Here we go, Darwin. Get ready to duck.
All right. And you see the Declaration of Independence on the side there. And they're liberating all their thrones. Oh, jeez. Holy cow. Whoa. Well, that was a dozen eggs.
Oh, goodness. I can't.
What was that? I would not be surprised to see a kitchen sink come flying here. What is that?
What do we do with this?
Press here. Oh, it's a little shiny thing. Well, you know what? I think this came off as something. No?
BC Rain High School now. Let's take a listen.
Shiny object.
spicy rain continues down Government Street. Here we go, Darwin.
Why can't they throw something soft?
Oh,
like Cheetos or something. Whoa. Oh.
Some more ramen noodles. Man, I'm going to be all stocked up for lunch this week. I am so excited about this.
Well, yeah, you got... yeah.
I've got breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Good, you'll be able to save on the optometry bill then. Pay off your eye doctor. All right, whoa! Oh, what was that? It just exploded all over a monitor. Peanuts, I think. No, jelly beans.
Oh, more
jelly beans. I'll just take those. Thank you. Oh.
Have one on the air. Whoa, that was close. Oh, it's hot. This is a spicy one.
They are spicy.
This is spicy jelly bean. Ah.
Maybe not.
Oh, goodness. Again, if you have not heard the story about the Mystic Stripers, the legend is that 6 friends back in 1939, along with their wives and dates, they left a dance, and they wanted to keep the party going, and one of them owned the laundromat, right, Don?
He owned a laundry across the street from Tommy's Terminal, so they went got some prison outfits that had been washed, and they put them on, and now you have the Stripers. And now you have Davidson High School Marching Band. High School Marching Band. They're our neighbors, actually, at Local 15 and UTV44. They're just down the street from us, so shout out to them. Jelly beans are spicy.
I told you.
Some of our folks out here enjoying the parade tonight.
And again, thank you to Mobile Chiropractic Associates for helping us do our Mardi Gras coverage.
We do appreciate that, all of our good sponsors. We'll talk about them frequently.
The New England Patriots.
Oh, okay. Super Bowl champs. And I wondered if they would be in this. I mean, we can talk about the Spirit of 76. Oh, man. Oh, all right. Whoa.
Heads up, Darwin.
Oh, man. You know what? I think either he's throwing high, and you know what? Either he's throwing high or he's trying to hit the lights.
Okay.
I don't know. But I'll tell you what.
I think we're safe now.
This balcony looks like your apartment.
Oh, gosh. Okay. We're safe. We're good.
All right. Central High School, I believe. Going by. Centradell, excuse me. It's hard to read this flurry of stuff. Centradell Marching Band. Folks up in the northern part of the county. So good to see your crew down here marching through downtown Mobile. We're so glad to have them in our city this evening. So all of our good friends up in Centradell watching. Glad we could bring it to you because I know sometimes it's not a long jaunt down Highway 45. We're glad to have them here. Not a short jaunt.
17th and final float of the night is Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. Okay. Got the White House on the front. Oh! Whoa! Okay.
Whoa! Heads up, Darwin.
You know, we really hate to be making all these noises, but they just happen. All right. Well, it must be frustrating when they don't get it here. Oh, now they're teasing us with the big stuffed animals. Whoa! All right. You know what? I just figured out why these cups are
Watch out! Okay.
These cups are loaded with stuff.
Moon pies and
Stuff.
peanuts.
It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye or a limb.
Central High School getting ready to make their way onto Government Street.
There we go. There's Central. Let's listen to them as they come up the street, rounding from Conception onto Government.
tonight's parade that we'll have more with Carrie Lane and with Winsel's in our Making Mardi Gras kitchen a little bit later on, too.
And then after that, of course, UTV44 has Local 15 News at 9 o'clock. And then at 10 o'clock, Local 15 News at 10 on Local 15. Got you covered tonight. Central High School Band finishing up for the Stripers tonight. Our parade coverage portion of the show coming to an end as Mobile's finest, the fire department and the public works department makes its way through the streets. There's going to be a lot to clean up tonight because these guys litter the streets with throws. We'll also remind you to check out myself and Kelly Jones and Deidre Tate every weekday morning on Local 15 Today. We are on live starting at 4:30. Dee and I kick it off. Then it's Kelly, Dee and I from, we go from about 5 until the Today Show at 7 o'clock. And we'd love to have you join us if you've not checked us out. We're the new team on the block. We've been together since August, and we're so bringing you the news in the morning. We have a really good time, but we get serious and bring you some really good news, too, and important weather information. We'd love to have you join us. So in just a few seconds, Colton is going to be bringing us Carrie Lane. Carrie was on The Voice. If that voice sounded familiar when you heard her a little bit earlier, there's a reason for that. She was on The Voice. She entertains her locally a lot. She's getting ready, working on a new album. And also, Winsel's is over there. They're getting ready to show us a few things from their kitchen and their specialties at the bar. So let's go on over to Colton on our party balcony as we clean up this mess out here. Man.
That is right, Dar. If you do recognize this voice, it's probably from NBC's The Voice. Miss Carrie Lane hanging with us tonight. How are you, Carrie?
I'm good. We just had a lot of fun here.
Yeah, it was a lot of craziness, right?
Oh, yeah, it still is.
Okay, so let's talk about your music. I know that some of it is available for download on iTunes, right?
I do. I have originals on iTunes, and also my blind audition song for The Voice is on there. Song.
Nice. Okay, so if you know one thing, and I once heard Carrie Lane perform it. She knocked it out of the park. Would you be willing to do that for us tonight?
Only for you.
Awesome. All right. You are making Mardi Gras right here on UTV44 with Carrie Lane.
You got me down on the floor, yeah. So what you bring me down here for? You got me down on the floor, yeah, yeah, yeah. So what you bring me down here for? If I'm with a man, I'd make my move. If I'm with a man, I'd shave you smooth. I would say, ooh la 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 la. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la 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 la. Yeah. Ooh la 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 la. You got me up on your swing. So when you're gone, shake that
sounds of Kerry Lane filling our Macon Mardi Gras kitchen. Colton Bradford here, Darwin hanging with us, and we have...
It was crazy out there. Was it as bad on this balcony as it was?
I think they were aiming for us, actually.
I think they were. All right.
All right, we've got our friends from Wenzel's here. For those of you who have just tuned in, they made their dragon drink earlier, and let's run through it one more time.
Okay, we've got our light and dark rums, and we've got our orange and pineapple juices, and grenadine here, and then there's obviously the optional floater of 151.
Right, okay, so this one's for Darwin, so he's going to have the 151. Right, Darwin?
No, I thought this is the one over here that doesn't hardly have any alcohol at all in it. And you can make these without alcohol, really? I mean,
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can make them without alcohol. We actually have people that ask for them without alcohol.
Nice. Okay, and let's talk about the king cake too, because I know that the king cake has a very special story behind it, right?
The king cake comes from our bakery that we use on our po' boy bread out of New Orleans, Gambino's Bakery.
They are famous for their king cakes in New Orleans. Gambinos are, so you know this is tasty as well. And I wanted to ask you something about the dragon drink. Now, that really got its name from the MOTs, the Mystics of Time, and Bernadine the Dragon, correct?
Yes, sir. It was inspired absolutely by the MOTs.
Very nice.
New Orleans has this hurricane, and I talked with the owners, and they were saying we want to have a signature drink from Mobile. This has been several years ago, and they decided that the dragon was a drink.
And speaking of the MOTs, do not forget that we will have more coverage right here on UTV44 as Macon Mardi Gras continues. We have Friday night, of course. Tomorrow night, Darwin and I will be back as the crew of Columbus takes downtown Mobile.
I don't know if I'm coming back after tonight.
I know, right? That was a little scary.
No, I do have goggles in the car, and I will get them out tomorrow night, and you will see them tomorrow night. We will have them on. Yeah. That's right. So we got the crew of Columbus coming up tomorrow night, so we look forward to seeing you back here on UTV44. Once again, Mobile Chiropractic Associates, thank you for being our sponsor tonight.
Right. And a big thanks to Kerry Lane and our friends from Wenzel's. We will see you again tomorrow night right here on UTV44. Make sure that you stay up tonight and watch the 9 o'clock news right here on UTV, and then 10 o'clock news on Local 15. We will see you tomorrow night.
And we always end by saying, Les éléphants en roulé. You know how to say that, don't you?
Yeah, something like that.
I'll teach you.